Hi everyone, welcome to the HighCarbonSteel channel. My name is Dave and I'm very happy that you're here. What we're doing tonight is a nice little solo hammock camp here in the forest. It's a beautiful early fall night. There is nobody here, which I love very much. And it just stopped raining about 15 minutes ago, so I was able to bring you guys out. Here's our little fire. Here is our bush pot. I cooked some ramen noodles and an egg in this, and then I scrubbed it out. So we just got it hanging here and drying off. Gwen and all of the very nice people at King Outfitters sent me some gear to test out on this little trip here, and we're gonna test that out tonight. 10:37 at night, right about 55 degrees. What we're gonna do is just enjoy the little fire here. Then we're gonna hop in the hammock and catch a nap, and I promise to show you guys much more in the morning. I just threw all our feathers onto a hot coal here, and I'm going to help it along a little bit. Now I'm just going to enjoy my coffee by what's left here of the fire. Warm up a little bit. It was about 40 degrees this morning when I woke up. Rained all night. It picked back up after I laid in the hammock. Rained all night. Been raining all morning. It just started to settle down a bit and it might be clearing up. So I'll show everyone around here as soon as we're done and have a good time this morning. First thing I did was take down my Bushcraft Outfitters 10x10 tarp. Love this thing. And that way you guys will have a more clear view of what's going on here. There's our setup. So let's bring you in closer and we'll go through all the components here. This is the King Outfitters Koala hammock gear sling. The straps hook onto the suspension system to allow this to ride under, and we can stuff our gear right in here. Keep stuff off the ground and gives you easy accessibility from your hammock to reach down and grab what you need. Holds up to 70 pounds. I have my backpack in here. I have my extra tripod. I have my camera case. And it doesn't, if you hang it properly, it doesn't interfere at all once you're laying in the hammock. It comes with its own little stuff sack on the side, just like a mini hammock, and it only weighs 7 ounces. The way it sets up is you have this cordage here that connects to the Koala hammock gear sling. I just put a figure 8 with a bite on the end of the line, and I hook it right through my carabiner. Once it's hooked up, you have this right here for adjustment. So you either pull it to raise up your gear sling, or you just pull on this little tab and it drops it down. Very good piece of gear here. Next thing I want to show you guys is the King Outfitters Nova Hammock Ridgeline Organizer. 18 inches by 8 inches, and it has 7 pockets here for storage. It also comes with this Ridgeline here, is what they call premium cordage Ridgeline. What that's done for me is I actually just hook this Ridgeline up as my hammock Ridgeline and keep it right there. I just have my Ridgeline attached on each end of the hammock. Nice for keeping the sag for you. And then here's our Nova gear organizer. And it's channeled through. So there's a channel up here that allows you to move it whichever way you want. This side you have 3 pockets. 2 big pockets here and 1 little mesh pocket. So in this one I kept my headlamp. And I have my wallet in there. On this side, I have my keys. On this side, you have 3 separate mesh pockets. All I have in this one is my Swiss Army Tinker. There's also 1 big pocket in the middle here too. And this pocket was perfect for keeping my phone in. And last, but certainly not least, let's talk about the King Outfitters Stingray under quilt. I am new to underquilts. I've always been a pad guy when it comes to hammock camping. Exercise pads especially. I had a yoga mat, and as most of you know, not the most convenient thing to use when you're hammock camping. Just like how this Ridgeline organizer has got me using a hammock Ridgeline, this has got me really liking underquilts very much. Uses 100% silky polyester fiber, and it's good right down to about 50 degrees, they say. The size is 78 inches long and 47 inches wide. So this is a nice, good-sized underquilt. It only weighs about 31 ounces, so it's very easy to carry around. I slept in this last night and I was very comfortable. It got down to about 40 degrees. In combination with an underquilt, what you wear and what you use in your hammock to keep you warm all comes into play. On each end of this underquilt, you have the shock cord loops, and the shock cords actually run down channels right through this particular underquilt. So there's going to be one on each side for your adjustment. I just put them both together. I take this tiny little carabiner and I hook it like that. Then I take that carabiner, and you can see my little hammock knot here. This little space, I'm just going to put it right through there. And once that's hung up, then you have your adjusters here. So you can tighten, you can loosen. There's a little information tag there. And then right next to the tag, on the head end and the foot end, you have this adjustment point with the shock cord. So you can tighten up around your shoulders and or feet, or you can loosen it right up. The core of my sleep system all fits right in this black stuff sack, and the underquilt comes with this very nice stuff sack. It does compress down nicely. After a cold, rainy night in the forest, the gear that I tested for King Outfitters is tremendous. It provided me an outstanding night's sleep, very easy to use, very easy to set up and take down, and it is elevated my hammock experience. The way that I hammock camp now with this gear is much different than how I used to hammock camp, and I like that a lot. One other pleasant surprise you'll see is that the gear mentioned in this video is very affordable, and there will be links down below. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, it's very easy to subscribe. You can either hover over my little avatar down here in the corner, you can click the red subscribe button underneath of this video, or in the description box I will leave a link that will allow you to subscribe as well. If you have any thoughts or any questions, leave those down below. And finally, in the description box, not only will you find links to the gear mentioned in this video, but you'll also find my social media links. Join me at any of those other platforms and it'll be great to see you over there too. I would like to thank Gwen and all of the very nice people at King Outfitters for sending me the gear in the video and giving me the opportunity of showing it to all of you. And I would like to thank you for joining me. It was great to see everyone, and we will talk with you again soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.